in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, kids start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't they say something live for fun? Your brain gets smart but your head gets down. So much to do, so much to see, so much time missing in the back streets. You never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get the show on.
This is to kill two birds with one stone. I'm going to try to do the 7-beat challenge. I'm going to try to beat the score of Retro Gamer VX. Snacking food, Sour Patch Kids, some tortillas, and drink of choice, the black and white iced tea. Love this stuff. So let's kick some butt. Oh, that bugger. Hey guys, I'm going to be answering your questions. So if you guys, have any more questions that you'd like to ask me, you can ask them and I'll put them in part 2 of the subscriber special that I got planned, because there's tons of people I got to thank and a lot of things I want to do. Maximum RD asks, what is your favorite game genre? If I had to take of all the game genres that are out there, I would say the retro, the classic gaming genre. Even though it varied from throughout my life, especially in early years, it was Atari. I was constantly playing Atari. Then it went to the Commodore Amiga. I was playing all those kind of games, and then Nintendo, so that kind of genre was like the retro, mostly the classics. And it wasn't until college I got into the RPG genre. I was doing a lot of RPGs. Now I pretty much play anything, but I still, you can't beat the retro games. I'm always going back to the retro games. So my favorite genre would have to be retro and classic gaming. What is my favorite memory of playing video games? That would still go back to the Atari 2600, that was my first gaming console. And basically, the doctors and stuff were, saying, I was pretty much a lost cause, and all that stuff like that. So, my mom got me an Atari 2600 because that was the cheapest at the time. And you could easily get games. The garage sale is really cheap for them. So, I'd have your Space Invaders. We played out with our family. So, in all those games, like all those good games. They were Dig Dug, Missile Command. Missile Command on the Atari. It's not even close to the arcade. It was still a lot of fun for me. I had Spider Fighter, Cosmic. I had all the games pretty much. I had over 100 and some games, whatever there were for the Atari. I had almost all of them. Now, I don't have my Atari anymore. I wish I still did. My fiance has one, but I still have all the games and stuff. I would like to eventually get those again. I like the Atari. But yeah, my memory was like playing all those games and stuff with my family. We always were together, whether it be board games or video games. But you know, so it was a good time for the family to get together. So I'd say it was definitely with the Atari 2600s were my fondest memory of video games, because it was earlier, and I was I was in an article in the newspaper because I was one of the an example of how video games can help you, because I was pretty much, I needed therapy, and video games were my therapeutic so I could get my hand and eye coordination. So I'm an example of the positive spectrum of video games that actually helped me. So if it wasn't for video games, I wouldn't be here today doing what I do. Oto Mishinoko, I think is how you pronounce it. He has a few questions. What is your favorite console? Again, I'd have to say the Atari 2600. So I grew up with that. Close second would probably be, close second would be tied between the Amiga and the Nintendo Entertainment Center. Nintendo Entertainment System. What's the most time you spent on one game? That was easy. That was Baseball Simulator 1000. And that was a 3-day affair, even though the only time we took breaks from that actual game was to go to bed or eat. So yeah, that was a long haul. We did the whole full longest season, and like I said, that was a fun time, but that was a long one. What's my favorite video game character? I guess I'd have to say Kratos. God of War series. I really like the God of War series. He's just one bad mojo, man. I'm really big in the Greek mythology and all that stuff, and Kratos is all that rolled into one. All those Greek gods and all and Titans all in one. So yeah, he's not the nicest guy in the world, but it's definitely a fun character to play. I'd have to say definitely Kratos from God of War series. So those are the questions that have been asked so far. So you guys be more than happy to ask me any questions that you want, and maybe I'll throw in some of my own. So once again, I appreciate you for your questions, and let's get back to more video clips for other games, and with calling off all you subscribers out there.